May 18th, day 2 of Invictus launch week 2954, folks. I'm going to quickly go over the time-limited release ships here that they have for Invictus and each of the waves that they're in. First up, we have the Phoenix. You've got the dates on the screen here, May 17th and 18th. If you missed out yesterday, you still have a chance today to pick up this ship if it's one of them that you want. The next 2 time-limited ships will be available starting May 21st and May 22nd. That will be the Idris and the Javelin. Check out the times here in case you want to grab one of these ships. Last but not least, we have the Drake Kraken and Kraken Privateer variant. They will be available May 25th and May 26th, also known as Day 9 and 10 of Invictus Launch Week. Here's the times for you. I'm going to bring this up one more time for everyone just to make it crystal clear. The Warbond CCUs that they make available each day during this particular Invictus launch week will not necessarily come back at the end. They said that some very specific ones will, without naming which specific ones actually will come back on the end of the event, but don't expect most of them to show back up. So no FOMO here. Just get them if you need them. Well, the good news is that the store is actually functional today, so it shouldn't be any problems buying these Warbond CCUs. However, we only have one new Warbond CCU, and the other one has gone away, just like they promised. Constellation Aquilla today is the only one available. Looks like it's saving you a good $25, so that's kind of awesome, actually. Let's see what our options are. Vanguard, Sentinel, Blade. So we got some good choices here. Let's walk through them. Sentinel is a good choice because it's going to maximize your savings. Spend 15 to save a decent amount here. It has had a couple Warbonds in the past, so relatively likely. Usually the Sentinel has a Warbond around Invictus when it does. I think that's the most common one, in fact. Blade's had quite a few as well, and that's going to be most likely, again, in Alien Week coming up the week after, or I think they skip a week or something. After Invictus ends, they have Alien Week. Hope for the Blade on that kind of time frame. Also a decent choice. Both of these are equal choices, folks. The only variability here would be like stuff that wouldn't apply to just straight up Warbonds. Like if you already had the Blade through referral reward, obviously it's a no-brainer. Take that one. I forget what level it's at. It's pretty high though for the referral reward. So either one of these make a decent choice. It's tough. So we've got Aegis coming up. When is Aegis going to be in the store? Let's see that. When will Aegis be in the store or in the not the store, the hall? Okay, so May 21st and 22nd, we would have a chance at the Vanguard Sentinel. And then Alien Week coming up after Invictus, you'd have a chance at the Blade. This is a toss-up. I would do a coin flip. Unless you've already got these from previous sales, I would toss a coin on the Sentinel. Let me do a little bit more here. Let's see. So a little bit more research. When was the last Sentinel C Warbond here? We've got the... So last year during Invictus, we had 2. Oh, that's cool. They brought it back at the end. Okay, so last Invictus, we had a Vanguard Sentinel. Oh, we also had one this year already. I forgot about that one. Back in February, we had the Vanguard Sentinel. Ooh. And then the Blade, I think, was just last year's Alien Week. Oh, this is a tough one. This just made... My research made it more difficult. Swing for the fences. Go for the Vanguard Sentinel. Because I'm hopeful that it will come back, I suppose. Yeah, it's really a coin flip, though. I mean, there's no super maths that I can do that would tell each one is a better variable. So yeah, I would say go for the Sentinel just because there's a chance you might get it this coming week when Aegis hits the floor. Here's hoping, guys. With our luck, they'll release a new Aegis ship and kick it out, right? Maybe it'll be the Saber or something. Oh boy, that's a tough one. That's a tough call. You're gonna have to make it yourselves, though. I'm going with the Sentinel, and I'll probably be wrong because I'm me. Going down the price stack here, obviously Medevac is not a good choice because it's still concept. The Warden makes an okay choice, but it's less. It's had fewer Warbonds that I can think of compared to the Sentinel, and I think the Harbinger maybe as well. Plus, it's you're paying more money for it as well. You're paying almost double for the Warbond CCU chain for the Warbond CCU link. So it makes it less valuable. Plus, you're just spending more money overall. And then the MSR, I would pick the MSR over the Warden. The MSR seems to come around at least once a year, if not twice a year. It seems fairly common. And then you're just talking about losing way more money, spending more money on the chain, and again, more concept ship here, less savings, etc. Yeah, I think I'm kind of leaning towards a Sentinel, but overall, I think these are probably two very similar choices for you guys. As for the rest of the store, it seems to be the same. No real changes in the standalone ships. All the same concept ships are there. Looks like the Constellation already sold out, so I guess you can't get that one anymore. Sorry. If you got some FOMO right now, make sure you tune in for next ILW and get it early in the time-limited releases. But yeah, nothing else has really changed here. All the same ships and concepts, etc. I didn't see anything that had changed to Warbond. If there is something there and I missed it, I apologize. But I cover Warbond CCU chains more because that's how we want to save real money. Starter packs haven't changed as well. No additional Warbond savings. The Avenger Titan starter pack is the one I would recommend to anybody jumping into the verse for the very first time, but and you're absolutely sure you like it because you already did a free fly or something. This is a far better ship right now and a decent value compared to pretty much anything underneath it. The only other one I would recommend underneath this price point, oh geez, there isn't anything really underneath this price point that I would recommend. Let's redo this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the one. Do this. I mean, the only other one, maybe I would say go up to maybe like the Nomad if you wanted to have a more robust ship that can do more things but sucks more at combat. Don't take this ship into combat, especially with the new master modes. The Nomad is not a starter ship that's really fight capable anymore. I would not trust it. It's got decent survivability, but it is no combat ship, guys. Definitely, if you like the combat so far and you want a starter ship and then you just want to stay there, or if you want to do some Warbonds to something else, go with the Titan. That's probably the best bet here, especially with the discount and the extra paint. I do like this blue on yellow. Anyway, the rest of the packs and the other stuff in the store hasn't changed at all today, so I'm not going to cover it. Thanks for joining today, folks. I hope this information was helpful in saving you some cash during this Invictus of 2954. Whew. I'm a little bummed there was only one of them, but hey, those are the breaks sometimes. Anyway, happy flying, guys. Zi-Tek out.